Well, sir, under 16.
Yeah, I understand. I'll just point out that she said that.
Okay. 14, 15 under 16 can't consent, is a minor, and you knew it, and I believe that's what you played to, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
A 38-year-old man, a child victim, and a defendant who walks into sentencing, still arguing over the victim's age, like 1 year, makes him innocent. Today, Gregory Jordan stands before a judge who has seen every excuse in the book: drugs, homelessness, relationship problems. But this judge, she's not here for the excuses. Watch how fast the courtroom shifts when he decides to open his mouth.
Docket 256463FH, People of the State of Michigan versus Gregory Leroy Jordan. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. APA Burr Buxton on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Stephen Feigelson on behalf of Gregory Jordan standing to my right today.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
Yes.
Is it anything that would interfere in your ability to understand the court or your attorney?
No.
Is there medication you're supposed to be on, you're not on?
No.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence investigation report and talk to your attorney?
Yes.
All right, on behalf of the people, any corrections, additions, deletions?
Not to the body, Your Honor.
Judge, the defense has one to the body.
Okay.
His education level is the 11th grade as opposed to the 12th grade.
That's on the cover page and also probably the inside.
Yeah. The education section on page 10 of the report.
Change has been made. And it does say under the narrative 11th grade, so now it's all consistent.
I had no other changes to the report. Really.
Your Honor, in regards to that change on the basic information report, it also says highest grade completed, and I think that should be changed to the 11th.
Oh, yes, thank you. Change has been made. And what about the guidelines?
Yes, Your Honor, in regard to the guidelines, OV12 is currently scored at 0 points. However, Your Honor, OV12 should, or yes, OV12 is scored at 0. It should be scored at 10. OV12 is contemporaneous felonious criminal acts. Your Honor, there were 3 charges that were dismissed as a result of this plea, meaning that OV12 should be scored at 10 points.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor, I think that's correct.
It is 10, that means the total will be is 20, is that still level 2?
That is, Your
Yes,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Thank you, and I'm changing the basic information sheet to reflect the 20. On behalf of the people.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that the recommendation from probation should be followed in this matter. The people, I will say, are a little concerned reading the report that the defendant, despite stating that he has an issue with substance abuse, does not believe he would benefit from substance abuse treatment. I'm also concerned, Your Honor, that based off this crime being a case where the defendant thought he was making sexual contact with a 14-year-old, he does not believe he would benefit from sex offender treatment. So both of those very concerning, Your Honor. However, I do believe that the recommendation for probation would be appropriate, Your Honor. So I'd ask that you follow the recommendation of a sentence of 48 months to 240 with credit for 182 days. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense as well would ask for the recommendation to be followed as in line with the Gilmore agreement agreed to between the people and Mr. Jordan, Your Honor. He made a poor decision. He recognizes that, Your Honor. He also recognizes he makes poor decisions when he's under the influence of illicit substances, Your Honor. We'll leave it to him whether he wishes to benefit from. Yeah, I'll leave that to him. I do want to note one thing: his parents, his mom and sister are here in the courtroom, Your Honor. They are supportive of him, but they also are unhappy with the choices that he made. The one thing I want to point out, Your Honor, is that there's a phone in custody of the Michigan State Police. I believe that phone was used in evidence, but I believe that phone also is on a family plan. I think the mother wishes to get that phone back so she could turn that into Verizon. I understand this case is over, but the people want to have to hold that phone for the retention period in case there's an appeal. I would ask that if we can get that overturned over, so the family doesn't have to pay a phone bill for no reason.
Sir, anything you want me to know?
I just heard that the prosecutor said that it was a 14-year-old involved. It's not what's true. Say on my report, it said 15-year-old.
Well, sir, under 16,
Yeah, I understand. I just point out that she said that.
okay. 14, 15, under 16, can't consent, is a minor, and you knew it, and I believe that's what you pled to, correct?
Yes,
Okay, so police report may not have it right, I don't know, it's really a little effect and doesn't change the outcome here. So I appreciate you telling me. Anything else you want me to know?
I have nothing else to say.
I'm sorry.
I have nothing else to say.
Sir, you obviously have a family who cares about you. When you were in front of me, you told me you were homeless.
Because I've been away from the family. I left home. And running around homeless for real, I don't have to be. I don't.
So you didn't like the mom's rules?
I mean, 38 years old, I didn't want to be under the house where.
So you preferred homelessness to following family rules, helping out? Is that what you're telling me?
No, not really. I just. No,
Well, let me ask you
I
this.
got under the influence of the drug influence, and I didn't want to be in front of their face with that.
Well, I appreciate that. So what was so bad that you had to shove it down with drugs? Do you know?
The situation, like relationship situations with my baby mothers and kids and stuff like that.
So
I left.
illegal drugs don't bring you together. They drive you apart. You can't be with your children. You're not a fit parent if you're using drugs. Do you understand
I do
that?
understand that.
So it didn't help the situation, did it?
It did, made everything worse.
All right, sir. You are remanded to the Michigan Department of Corrections for 48 months to 240 months with credit for 182 days. You'll pay a crime victim's amount of $130 and $68 state costs. That's $198 that you'll owe, but that won't be due until a year after you're released. While you're in custody, whether you like it or not, you're under their control. You're gonna get out of bed and do the things you should have been doing. To include substance abuse treatment, attending AA and ACA, individual and group therapy, whatever they have to offer, you will participate in. You will go through trauma treatment if they have that, so you can get at the underlying issues that you have as a result of your relationships or lack of relationships, and figure out how to handle it other than shoving it down with drugs. You will participate in cognitive behavioral treatment, so you learn to make better decisions. You will also participate in sex offender treatment. You will have to comply with SORA, the Sex Offender Registration Act, as part of the statute, and comply with that once you're released, and before you are released, they will go over the requirements of that. You will complete your GED and trade school while you are in there as well. Is there anything I have missed aside from the rights?
Yeah, Your Honor.
I think you covered everything.
Sir, you have 42 days to appeal and request appellate counsel. As to the return of the phone can be returned to his mother. What is your mother's name?
Tanya, T-O-N-I-A, Brewer Jordan,
Same last name as you?
yes,
And that will be after the retention period, and law enforcement will, of course, need to wipe clean any child porn or whatever's on there that is illegal. And so she'll have to deal with the arresting agency, because they do keep that evidence, and I'm sure they have dumped it. Probably it's not on the phone at this point, but I don't know their policies, so we have to be compliant with that. All right. Sir, do you acknowledge receiving your appellate rights?
yes, ma'am.
Good luck to you, sir. It's your life. You decide if you want to be a free man or one who remains the rest of his life in prison. Get on the right road before it's too late, sir. Good luck to you. That's all.
48 months minimum. Up to 20 years. Every treatment program mandatory. This judge gave him the structure he refused to build for himself. But here's the real question. A man who still argued over the victim's age at sentencing. Does he actually come out different? Or does he waste every program they give him? Do you think the judge was right? Or did the defendant waste his final chance? Comment below, hit like, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.